आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि आप इतने अच्छे इंटेंशन से किसी को फीडबैक दे रहे हैं और वो इंसान डिफेंसिव ही हुए जा रहा है, इनफैक्ट वो आपको एक पुश बैक दे रहे हैं कि यार आई नो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, थैंक यू वेरी मच, एंड देन यू फील लाइक आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू गिव अ कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक. Giving a constructive feedback requires a very conscious method that needs to be followed. So in this video, I want to share with you how to give a constructive feedback and not make it sound like criticism, especially when you don't intend it to be. So there are 3 steps to follow. But before I share these 3 steps, please understand that as humans, it is our tendency, ये बहुत naturally हम सब में आ जाता है कि हम अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करें और डिफेंड करें अगर हमें ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि हमारे ऊपर किसी ने अटैक किया है. And when your feedback comes in a harsh way, it feels like an attack to me. And when I feel you are attacking me, I will defend myself. When I'm defending myself, I'm not listening to you. Nothing about what you are saying is constructive anymore. So if you don't want to get stuck in this, I need you to learn this method and implement it in the next feedback. So listen to this feedback. You walk into a meeting and your boss tells you in front of others or even alone, तुम हमेशा ही लेट आते हो यार मीटिंग में, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा, तुम एक सीनियर रिसोर्स हो, तुम सारे टाइम लेट आते हो, दिस इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल टू मी, आई एम डन विद दिस, नेक्स्ट टाइम यू बेटर कम लेट. नाउ यू माइट नॉट लाइक दिस काइंड ऑफ अ फीडबैक बिकॉज यू आर थिंकिंग दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं हमेशा लेट नहीं आती, राइट? उस मीटिंग में भी मैं टाइम पे थी और उससे पहले वाली मीटिंग में भी आई वाज ऑन टाइम, सो दिस इज अ रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट. The second thing that comes to your mind is, I'm a senior resource, why is this person talking to me like this? Am I being questioned on my credibility, on my performance? Like, am I respected enough? So you have gone into this whole thought of protecting your identity, protecting your respect, and now you are in a defensive mode. Now, if my boss really wanted me to learn something from this mistake that I'm making clearly, and I need to learn it for my own good, how can this be done differently? So here is a 3-step process which I call as SBI. Situation, behavior, impact. Situation, when you talk about one situation at a time. Behavior is the behavior that we are highlighting about the other person, and impact is the impact that this behavior has on the overall scheme of things. So let's come back to the same example, and let me use these 3 steps to give a constructive feedback instead of a feedback that might sound like a criticism. Yukti, you came in late today, and because you were 20 minutes late, everybody noticed it. You took your chair and it did seem like you were apologetic because you didn't say sorry and you just dived into the discussion. When that happened, it made people feel that you don't respect their time. And because of that, I see or fear that they might lose respect for you too, which is going to make it difficult for you to work with them as a team. So I would like you to figure out ways to be there on time. Maybe we can push the meeting a little later if you know that you will not be able to make it on that time. Or you can just let me know beforehand so that I prepare the team that you will be walking in a little late for some very genuine challenge that you're facing at your end. Does that work well for you? How do you think you will feel if you receive a feedback like this? If I receive such a feedback, the first thing I will feel is sorry. I will feel really sorry about my behavior. And instead of attacking the other person or defending myself, I will take this very gracefully and thank the other person for bringing it to my attention, and pledge, even in my mind, if not out loud, that I am going to very consciously look at my time management and see what I need to do to be on time for the next meeting. Remember, feedback is a gold mine, but it is gold only if it is precious, and what makes it precious is the way it is presented. Remember the how of feedback as much as the what of feedback is important, like how it is in communication. Any part of communication starts and ends with the how, because the what is a very small part of it. If you don't say things nicely, they're not received well or understood well, and that defeats the entire purpose of communication. The same holds true for feedback. So if you want to give a feedback, give a constructive one, follow SBI, and make sure that you bring in some method to your intention to add value to other people.